A lot of times in matchups against certain teams, you have the advantage. Well, Russell's not shy about shooting, and Christian Wood gets it up the court.
Yeah, it's been very impressive to see how these guys have been able to pick up the workload in the NBA with no problems.
They know all about that in New Orleans. That's where it started. That was in football, but it applies to everything.
Ooh, splash. Naz Reid.
And up ahead, Russell, McLaughlin, Vanderbilt, Reed, and Hernan Gomez. And there he is for the basket.
A beautiful pass inside there from Russell.
Hernan Gomez had a heck of a game against Houston the last time these two teams played. Here's Russell from the top of the key.
Yeah, and the Rockets are having a hard time penetrating inside the perimeter of the Minnesota Timberwolves defense.
And a miss by Angelo Russell, and the Rockets get the basketball.
Travel, but if you're really jerky and you're not smooth, then that'll be called every time.
Remember, Keem used to work on his footwork a lot of times in front of a full-length mirror. Nobody picked him up. He says, man, I can play full court too, and there's a nice pick by Olynyk.
You've got to have that clock in your head that lets you know what 5 seconds is.
Nice anticipation there by Edwards to knock it away. Russell. McDaniels escape dribble to get behind the line for 3.
Love it.
And a good play on the defense by House, and then a throwaway.
How good is he? He is a thief. That's what Ant was saying after the first Utah game in Utah. I'm a thief. I'm not 100% sure who would be a better defensive back between Josh Okogie and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was actually a football player, so that helps him. As Jaden McDaniels, nice cut from the corner that time to a strategic part of the floor.
Mistakes that 20-year-olds make in an NBA game.
Shot from the outside won't go down. There's Tate again. And the Rockets have about 3 seconds, shot clock, game clock, and there's a turnover. Up ahead, Edwards puts it up and in. Have about 3 seconds, shot clock, game clock, and there's a turnover. Up ahead, Edwards puts it up and in. Kevin Porter Jr. gets inside of Rubio, and he missed the shot.
KPJ missed the last 3 games in the health and safety protocol, and he looks a little rusty out there tonight.
Ooh, that looked a little rusty right there by D'Angelo Russell. Rockets on a 17-7 run, the first lead since it was 2-0. And now outside, he and Russell, and they take it down low to the big cat. He's got to get it over Wood, can't do it, and a jump ball is called. Good defensive play by Christian Wood.
It's been a quiet night for Russell. Just 2 points on 1 of 9 shooting. And he hits his second shot of the game there.
And Giannis, Joel Embiid, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, wow. What was that?
Obviously, it's still just over 40% chance of keeping that pick.
Back-to-back threes by D'Lo. And the Timberwolves with the basketball chance to go in front.
Russell says, you better get on me. This time they did. And Tate.
Russell's had the hot hand. Unable to get it to drop.
Russell again with the shot. Karl Anthony Towns with 2 and 1. Boy, it is great right now. He's going to be the core. The old veteran Olynyk trying to help out. So you've got a good core nucleus right now to add talent to. He didn't want to get it off. He gets that ball off on the way up. The time is PM.
It's late, huh?
It's getting late.
We're talking about certain players, and normally when we're talking about Armani Brooks, our great director Dave Dittman would take a camera and he would shoot Armani Brooks and we'd be able to talk about them. But we've got a world feed we've got to be able to deal with now. So since we're both sharing our broadcast and Houston's broadcast, we're talking about certain players. And normally when we're talking about Armani Brooks, our great director Dave Dittman would take a camera and he would shoot Armani Brooks and we'd be able to talk about them. But we've got a world feed we've got to be able to deal with now. So since we're both sharing our broadcast and Houston's broadcast.
Edwards with a turnaround, takes it up in a crowd, and he gets it back. Russell with a miss, and Wood clears it out. Rockets with a chance to tie it with 2. Is he going to shoot it over the top? No, he's going to take it inside, puts it up, missed it. Got it back, puts it up and in. Get it around to Wood. Wood has it stolen away by Vanderbilt again. And a basket and a foul called on Tate.